Last year, I made over £1 million, all from Shopify dropshipping. As you can see, if I show you my Shopify dashboard, if I give that a quick refresh once that loads, as you can see, March to March, over a mil, and there's my Instagram there, just to show you a bit more proof, unlike these fake people online pretending to live a life that they don't actually, and giving you Forex signals to help you get rich. And so in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on basically Shopify dropshipping and how it's impacted my life as a whole. So if anyone doesn't know, my name is Mackenzie Haldane. I'm 23 years old now. I achieved them results when I was 22, and I started Shopify dropshipping when I was 16. So I've been in the game a long while, and it's changed my life massively in terms of financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. I've managed to relocate first and foremost to Dubai, as you can see with the view behind me. It's the business model that you can do remotely. So as long as you have an internet connection, then you can do it anywhere in the UK, Dubai, wherever you want. And so the first way that it's changed my life is because it's gave me that freedom and flexibility to be where I want, when I want, and that's something that you won't ever really get that in a job. Even if you're a professional footballer earning hundreds of thousands a week, you still need to be at a place at a certain time and you're contracted in. Whereas when you're an entrepreneur, you have the complete freedom of your own life, and so that's priceless. You can't put a price on that, and that's the first reason why Shopify dropshipping is the best business model. So the first way it's done that. The second way is obviously financially. If you make £1 million a year, even though that's top line, that's revenue, a lot of it's got to fall into the bottom line, and you will still be left with a handsome amount of profit, and that's definitely been the case. And so I've been able to buy all my dream items. I've got multiple Rolexes. I'm buying my dream car next week, which you'll probably see on this channel if it isn't posted already. And so that's absolutely crazy. Like, everything I ever wanted as a kid I've achieved at this age, which in a sense makes me think, like, what's next? Because material possessions won't satisfy you, and you'll only know that to be true once you've first of all achieved them and ticked them off. Obviously when you have nothing, like, you want a lot, and when you have it you realise that, look, the novelty wears off quickly. And so of course they're nice to have, it's always good to have goals, but for me, I'm in the stage now where I'm trying to figure out what's my next goals, what is my purpose, essentially, because I've managed to achieve basically everything I wanted to achieve, and now I need to create bigger goals, obviously, to help me keep pushing, because like I mentioned, the novelty does wear off of these items, but it's part and parcel. I want the best things in life because that's the kind of person I see myself as. My self-image is one that's I'm the best, and so if I'm the best, I deserve the best, and I work for it. And so yeah, that's the second way it's changed my life. And not only has it benefited myself, it's also benefited my family, which is a lot more important than obviously myself, because I've been able to give my mum money whenever she needed it or whenever I felt like it, and obviously take her on holidays and stuff which she hadn't been on in 18-20 years or whatever. And so that was probably one of the best uses of money I've ever had. And so that's one way. Not only will it impact your life, if you become successful, the best thing about it is it impacts everyone around you, makes everyone's life around you better. Your friends, you can go on nicer holidays, stay at nicer places, you can buy things for them, gifts, and the same way your family. So it improves everyone's life around you, not just yourself. So instead of being selfish, it allows you to become selfless, which is a great thing. So that's definitely another way it's changed my life, is the money. Because look, I'm no happier now if I make X amount per day or X amount a month than if I don't, because after a certain period, like, the money loses its kind of happiness, if that makes sense. And so honestly, the best feeling is when you're just getting started and you have that proof of concept that, look, this actually works, and that's when the biggest buzz is. And so if you haven't started already, you should. And like, it's cheap to start, and when you find that first winning product or your first whatever, the buzz it will give you to push on it's a feeling that you won't forget. I've got a bigger buzz back then when I made my first sale than when I crossed over $1 million. And then the final way how it's changed my life is probably the fact that it's given me the option to pursue what I want in life. There's a quote that goes, if all you have is money, then you don't have much. And so if your whole focus in life is money, then it's a means to an end. The same with the gym is a means to an end. Like lifting iron, like, you don't want to be lifting iron every day, you want to be getting in shape. And the same with working. For me, like, I use it as a lifestyle business. I'm here to get rich and to get out. I'm not really concerned about 12 hours a day working behind a laptop. Some people are, but for me it doesn't interest me. I'm here to use the money to live a life rather than just working for the sake of working. And so that once you have enough money to cover your basic needs, food, water, shelter, then you can start branching into hobbies or whatever it is you actually enjoy. And growing up, I was massive into football, karate, lots of running, lots of sports, and so it has now given me the time to go and pursue things that I'm passionate about. Business is my main passion, hence why I do it. I love it. Like, there's nothing I would rather be doing than business, hence why I spend a lot of time on my laptop. Like I mentioned, I don't want to do 12-hour days, but I still enjoy spending time at the laptop and working away. So that's the way it's changed my life. It's gave me complete freedom of my financial sort of capabilities. There's nothing I really can buy within reason, in terms of obviously the freedom to go where you want, when you want. You can get that through an online business. You can't really get that in a job, even if you earn more money. I'd choose an online business every time. And then finally is obviously how it impacts your friends and family around you. It's one of the best things, and like everything kind of becomes free once you reach a certain point. So if you haven't started already, use this as proof. I came from a position probably the exact same as you, job I hated, £150 a week in the UK, and now I've managed to escape. And I'm not here to sell you anything, but if you do want my help to guide you one-on-one, you can book in a call and we can jump on and have a chat. If not, I'll catch you guys in the next one when I pick up my dream car. Let's go.